Hey guys, it's Emmy Wonderland, and today is a very personal topic that I have not told many people, and now I'm coming out to you guys. So, I may not look like it, I may look like a poppy, bubbly person, but I am not. In my room late at night, sometimes I will just cry, and sometimes just for no reason, and sometimes it's like I've done something has happened in my life and it's hard to get over. And I guess my really big secret that I haven't told anyone, the only person that knows about it is my ex-best friend and my mom. And now shortly everyone, because I think this is something that needs to come out. I have depression. Now, it's just kind of like a normal depression. I've had it for quite a while. Quite a long time actually. And I just hadn't, when I was younger, I had nightmares quite often, and it's gotten way worse over time. And everything kind of changed last year in June. Well, first it started way back when I was 2, and I have depression over this, and my mom was pregnant, and she had a stillborn. And so what Ando and I are, the 2 of us, is actually supposed to be the 3 of us. If you don't know what a stillborn is, I will explain it to you. It's basically where your pregnancy goes the entire 9 months, and then the baby dies. And my mom had that happen to her, and I was 2, so of course I probably wouldn't remember it, but I just think about her every day. Her name would have been Mary Lenore, and it's a very pretty name, I know, but it's really hard to express my feelings about it. And there was also some other people that I went to their funeral, but I wasn't that close with them, like my great-grandpa and one of my great-uncles. I went to their funerals, but I wasn't extremely close with them. But last June was the biggest thing in my life ever. It was like a big wake-up call for me, I guess, and everyone else. So back in June, it was my dad was well, late May, my dad was in the hospital, but we didn't know what. He was throwing up. He was just like, he couldn't keep anything down. He was throwing it up. He was having diarrhea. Like, he just couldn't keep anything down. And we eventually took him to the hospital, and they had him on medication. He was on that, and then he was in the hospital for maybe a week, and then he came back out. He was back out. He was fine. He was good again, and the pills seemed to be working, but then it happened again. He couldn't keep anything down. He was puking. He was having diarrhea, and it was really hard to watch him do that. And he would say to my mom, I have dreams about me dying. That's kind of common most of the time, but then we didn't know how serious it actually was. And we didn't, this was his kitty, but now she's 9. But we didn't know how bad it actually was until it was too late. And so on my birthday, not going to tell you when, but on my birthday, he went to the hospital, and then he had to be life-flighted to Salt Lake. And since he had to be life-flighted, the last time he got to see me, like the last time we ever spoke, was my birthday. And so then my grandma was supposed to come and take me down to her house that week, the last day of school, or the day after the last day of school. It was the last day of school. And so my mom called her and said, no, just have them come here. And so we went and we stayed at one of our relatives' house. And we were there for a night, and we went to go visit my dad in the hospital, but he was in a coma. He had gotten out of surgery. And this is like kind of what triggered my depression, I guess. Yeah, what triggered it. And we decided that we were gonna, and then we stayed the night, and one of my friends was texting me, and she was like, oh, how are you, and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm in Utah, and it's going fine. And so this was the 8th of June, and so she was texting me, and she was she was making me laugh and stuff like that. And then she called me, and then all of a sudden my grandma came in, and she was like, come on kids, get dressed, your mom called and said that we have to go to the hospital now. And I was thinking, oh, and then I told her I had to go, and then my brain was thinking, oh, he's awake, he's out of a coma. And I was like, wait, or maybe he's dead. And I was like, let's hope it's just out of the coma. And so we went, and we found his room, and I looked at the heart monitor, and it said 0. And I screamed, basically. And keep in mind, this was 10:30 at night. And so I screamed, and then his heart rate went back up. And then it kept going down to 0 and back up and down to 0 and back up and down to 0 and back up and down. up and down and up and down and up and down until and that was for about an hour. And finally his heart was done, and he died in front of his parents, I believe 5 of his brothers. Wait. Yeah. 5 of his brothers. And what is doing here? I don't know, there's something on my wall and it's weird. But I think it was, 5 of his brothers, and of course my mom, my brother, and I, and so his official death date was 11:33 Utah time, and so we decided that we were gonna bury him by Mary, and Mary was buried where she was born. And so since she was married where she was born, we decided we were gonna put my dad there. Are you okay, Echo? Sorry, she's like one of the only living things that I have left of my father. Are you okay? No, I'm not. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. Sorry, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. What? Do you want to bite me for fun? Here, bite me. If that gets your anger out. I don't. Okay. So then. Here, kitty. Look at this. Look at that. Go attack that. So we decided that we were gonna go and so we went to his funeral, and then after that is when my depression really started to kick in, and I was getting so upset, and I was just, everything was falling out of place with my life, and I was constantly saying I wanted to kill myself, and I was just constantly angry with myself, and and my brother and I were fighting every 2 seconds basically, and it was just not going well anymore with our life. And so we decided that we were gonna go into, then October came, and October kind of just changed everything. I was basically a new person in October. In October, I got glasses. The first day of October, I got glasses. Days after that, about a week after that, I got surgery on my tonsils, so now I don't have those anymore. But I got tonsil surgery, and I started going to therapy then, and also then I kept changing my haircut. It looks brown here, but it's not. It's actually blonde. Well, I've tried bleaching it, but it's never ever worked. It doesn't. It only gets my tips. Like, seriously, where? Okay, off topic. Tangent. Okay. Why? No, stop. Ow! Stop! Oh, yeah, I can do that too. Get out! Why are you being mean to me? Get out! Guys, look at that. Stop it! So, then Derek. Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. Is it because I'm talking about Dad? Oh, he's never coming back. Sorry, cat. So then I was like, so then that was just kind of like everything changed. And I don't think I have said anything like I want to kill myself since November. Like, seriously, therapy. And therapy is something that I didn't tell anyone. I told 2 people? Maybe? Pretty much. Because I didn't want people thinking that I was this mentally insane person that needed help in an insane asylum. So I didn't want people thinking that, so I just kept it a secret, and now I'm coming out, and all of you guys know that I have therapy. But seriously, guys, therapy works. It does. It works. And then, like, my depression just, like, keeps getting worse, especially after fights and stuff like that. I just spent a week at my best friend's house, and she punched me across the face. I still have the bruise. It's right there. She punched me across the face because I yelled at her, at least her dad is alive. Because she has a dad situation too. And it's different, but at least hers is alive. And then, a couple days later, she told me she didn't want to be friends anymore. And I was like, you know what? I've given this a lot of thought, and I don't think we should be friends anymore. And we weren't friends. And then I texted my ex the very next day, and I was like, did you seriously block me? And he goes, yeah, I did. And I was like, why? And he's like, because I didn't want the drama. And I was like, well, still, why'd you block me? And he's like, bye. And I was like, well, I'm not friends with her anymore. And he's like, don't care. Bye. So then I was like, why are you being so rude? And he kept saying bye. Like, that was his only answer. Bye, 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 bye. And I was like, seriously? So then he blocked me, and I removed I deleted his contact. And I deleted my best friends, ex-best friends, I guess. And so now I'm left with, like, 2 best friends. Or 3, I guess. Like, 2 or 3. I just got into a little argument with one of them, but we're still friends. But, like, my depression just, like, kind of gets everywhere. It gets the best of me. And I say again, no one knows this. Like, 2 people know this. And that's it. And now the rest of the world knows it. and I thought it was time for me to come out and tell everyone about it, because I cannot keep it. I just don't know. And so anyways, thank you for watching. I know it got a bit out of hand with the cat thing. Oh, Kitty, you got me good. You got me really good. Okay, I just tried to be nice to her. But you guys know how cats are. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys down the rabbit hole. Be sure you subscribe, like, and share this with your friends.